Hi guys, this video will cover ACT13 Science section. Okay, let's go to the question directly. Based on table 1, following graph compares viscosity, which is stickiness, of 1% aqueous mixture gum XYZ, WXYZ at 45 resulting time 75 table 1. Temperature 45, right? Down, 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 skip down. Based on table 1, just prepare 1% aqueous. Y allows sitting 100 minutes, 65. 100 minutes, 65. Y. 6. So between these two, 8 to 1000. Consider the viscosity shown in figure 1. The gum concentration is 2.0. What is the order of gum correspond to those viscosities for lowest to highest? Figure 1, 2.1, 2.0 is here. So highest, lowest to highest. ZXWY. ZXWY. What are the conditions that are the basis for figure 1? 1.3 aqueous mixture with highest one, 1.3. Highest one is W. Based on table 1, 1.0 comes C at 3075. Comes C, 30 degree, 75 between these two. It's like around 18,000. So it's 1800. Under the conditions that figure 1, the aqueous mixture viscosity lower concentration than any other three. This is the one. So lower is gum Y is lowest. The viscosity concentration wise, small y. Let's move on. If the students had 60% BD by volume sample study 2, this would most likely have been A at this study 2. A at this is Y, and PD is this one. 60% is the one that they're looking for. Around 0.6. Yep. Study 2, sample tested percent by BD increased is directly proportional as increase. Based on the result of study 2, which fuel sample in study 3 most likely smallest A. Smallest means BD is lowest. Percent BD is lowest, which is W is lowest. The production BD as described in the passage is best represented by which of the following chemical equation. Let's see what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. So forming compounds called fames. Okay, so making soybean oil and then methanol and then fame is result of it. Okay, soybean oil, methanol, and then fame. Okay, suppose study one. Student had measured absorbance at this, okay, based on figure one. Would the student more likely have measured the absorbance study two and wave of this, or would the third case? 600 from 600 to, yeah, based on figure one. So it's like a measured absorbance study two and wavelength. Whatever thing that we see from figure two is A is at 1,700 something, and then also the percentile is whatever point two a point is um 0.0 to 1.0. So that range, that whatever it shows the best is the question. Wavelength 1172 is this one. So 1.0 or 1464. This one. PD and PD we're looking for. Because this point is PD and BD is similar, and this point only BD is high. So I think B is the answer. Consider sample that contain veins based on the result of study one. Sample more strongly absorbs this or this. Study one. 912.50. 900 here. 1250 is right here. So obviously 1250 because BD value is higher. Yeah. BD volume listed. Table 1. Sample Y. 10 liter. Table 1. Y is 4.8. And 10 liter 4.8 is about 480 milliliter. And that is, yeah. According to figure 1, which two regions are most similar in thickness? Figure, what is this? Fibrous density is P. And then R is GE is for fibrous density. Okay. Outer core, inner core. Okay, two regions are most similar: thickness, inner core and outer core. Inner core thickness, proper density that we can use. So P is the one that we're looking for. Inner core, outer core. Inner core and upper mental crust. Inner core, no. So thickness is basically nothing to do with this the line in the graph itself. This is like more about this and this, right? So yeah, I got confused in a way. So then core and outer core and lower mental is similar. 30% of Earth mass is located R equals this figure 2. 30% is so choose this Earth radius. So 100% is this, which is 6. Earth's gravitational field are 14,000. Gravitational is this going down. So 1.5, 1 point something, 1.8. See, the average Earth crust is 30 kilometer thick. Based on figure 2%, 30 kilometer, 30. 30 kilometers I put there. Almost like nothing. So 1%. Consider located 2,000 and located 4,000. Two rocks likely weigh less. 2,000, 4,000. 2,000 is like 10%. 4,000 is 40%. Weight is more about the gravitational force because it's pulling down. So that's why this one we have to read. Let's read. Biological aging is process of function. Gradually decline, causing the cell to age. Okay, functions decline. Age. Or student proposes for how this process. Reactive oxygen species produce. 14. The amount of antioxidants produced by a cell always less than what is needed to eliminate all ROS produced. Therefore, our stem is accumulating cell causing this. Okay. Formation of cross-link chemical bonds. Okay. DNA damage. So causing age. Never accumulate. Before push busting brown pigment to produce this one. Never accumulate. Okay. So, which student claimed the biological age caused by substance produced? Substance. The first one, it says cell produces antioxidants, so 1 is okay. 2 doesn't say much about it, but 3 doesn't say anything. But then 4, it says produced by a cellular respiration, and also they produce ROS and stuff too. So respiration. Yeah. So the first and fourth one. Supposed to determine the rate of biological age. Animal cell directly proportional to number of chemical bonds. Chemical bonds formed between proteins. So number of chemical bonds. Right here, chemical bonds between protein and cells. Student 2, by substance presents most directly involved biological aging type of subunit. It's like the protein is the important here because formation cross-link and then protein. Which one is protein? Amino acid is like the one that it actually like form proteins. Fatty acid, no. Monosaccharide, no. This is the only one. So this is like outside of knowledge. Carnosine substance prevent protein. So about protein cross-link is all about the student 2. Which of the student claimed the biological aging occurred because substance accumulated into. So substance accumulated is the one. So student 1, it says ROS damage accumulates, so it's not about substance. But then 2 says, I think it says something about right here. These clump accumulate. That clump is the substance, right? So 2 is okay. And then 3, it says damage accumulates, so it's not like that. And then 4, clump that accumulates in cells, 2 and 4. 25, student 1, explanation will most strongly support if which of the following observations were made. Cross-link is 2, decreased number of protein cross-link, same thing. Increasing antioxidant concentration. Antioxidant is good. But then antioxidant is something that it actually like prevents aging, so decreasing. Compound X chemical compound X is same. Human neutron grown absence of binding weaken. neuron grown. This finding would weaken this. Let me see. Genetic mutation determines human neuron. Same rate of human cells. I think student 3 is the one. Because student 3 is DNA damage that, whatever they're talking about. But then it says that, whatever genetic mutation is the DNA that you can think about. But then this is like same rate of growth in the absence of this one. So which means even though they got like DNA damaged, it doesn't really affect that much of aging. Because without compound X or with compound X, the same rate, then DNA damage doesn't really affect anything about this. 27, according to the result of this study on the 5 most greatest percent of DOC observance of this. DOC is dissolved organic carbon. Okay. CM is clay minerals. Okay, CM 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 right there. Okay. So CM1, the greatest is pine, magnolia, and magnolia. Pine, magnolia. According to the result of study 3% of DOC absorbed CM3 averaged across the 5 type of weed is closest to CM3 average. Average is about 30, 40, I'll say 40. Yeah. This is, yeah, you can fill it up, yeah, 40. CM2 observe greater percent of DOC in maple leach than CM3. CM2 maple. Oh, CM2 is here. CM3 is higher. Just no. Just, let's see. There's only like 7%. Well, the independent variable in percent was independent variable across the 3 type of flip. CM is clay mineral, right? So across all 3 is clay mineral is what type of clay mineral that they put is the most important. And then within this, what type of the leachate is the one. So which is G. Yeah. Each study we have all like different maple, oak, pine, and stuff. According to the result of this one, more than 50%. More than 50%. We only see from, we have one like here, magnolia, but then the question says that, oak. So it's not a mixture, anyone, proper solution. one thing. Okay. Solution. Oh, dissolved. Solution is dissolved. I've solved. Okay. But then it's not like, something that clay mineral was dissolved in uh, the leachate. It's just like, the other way around. They absorbed it. So, yeah. Because it says all the solid particles are like, they actually take it out. And then, so it's no, right? No, because it's not dissolved. So say, the lake water, DOC, broken down, simple compound, electromagnetic energy visible with them. So prevent the process. So be visible wavelength. Each mixture is filtered. I think it's A, because it's visible. Like, if it is dark, you can't see, right? So prevent is opposite. So you can't really see this. Next one, PD8. Oh, this one first. Following figure shown the orientation PD5. PD5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each PD5 and 6 of this one. Shown orientation before Petri dish was turned 90 degrees. Before 90 degrees, it was just flip it over. Obviously, this because it says turn 90 degree. What do you call this? Okay. And then this says PD8 contains same type of seeds and subject to same growth condition before being turned 90. This explain one. Same thing. PD1. So average downward radical curvature is PD8 is like as hour goes by same. So something that same that we can find average out. So PD4 is the closest, I guess. Same growth condition before turning. Okay. Based on the experimental one, the absence of light, radical and seedling have same response gravity as did the radical WT seedling. We have to read what's going on. So experiment one is each period replacing each is dark 70, exposed light 2 and 4 light. So 1, 3 is dark light. Okay. And then exposed, 5 to 8 exposed light. Okay, and then above this time, okay. Based on the actions of light, gravity. Yeah, this is F, because PD3 is greater. This is dark, right? PD3. In the dark for 70. And then this is longest. In 25 hours, experiment 2, WT is exposed light below the light versus ceiling or more exhibits positive, negative. Positive is, he says, growth toward the stimulus is positive. And then experiment 2, right? Experiment 2. Curve light above from the below. Above. So curve is below, above, just turning up, right? Below, turning down. So it gives you like an idea of how it is respond to the light. I think positive. It does, follow the light in a way. If there's light above, then as time goes by, it goes near 90 degree. So it's like turning 90 degree up. Okay. PD2 monocot or dicot. PD2 monocot this is dicot. Because two leaves. This mono. Dicot, two. This one, two. Many different orientations. This one, two. Only two. Because they, like this two, right? The light from the above, light from the below. Light growth of the result of two petri dish. Experiment one should compare. Darken, like, so one, two, or three, four, or something like that. It's like whatever that, darken light. Oh, yeah, 1, 2. 1, 3 is same thing, 2, 4 is same thing. So, yeah. It's the same seedling that, whatever they put. So, I think that's it. We'll see you again.